Hey, girl, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Excellent.
Excellent?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm tired. I don't know how much I have to offer this today.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing much to the table, ladies and gentlemen.
She gonna check out again.
She gone.
Just kidding.
No, you're not. And it's okay because it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Welcome to Adventures of Cort. I'm Cort.
I'm Des. Do you have a hot flash?
Mm-hmm.
Fire away.
Clothes. Same.
Tell me about it, girl.
I just hate them. Like, I'm sick of my old ones. You know, you've had for a couple years. I haven't, might have been bought one. Really, honestly, I don't think much besides golf or athleisure. I haven't bought much.
I mean, if she got to show up somewhere in a golf outfit, she going to be looking good, looking sharp.
I love athleisure.
Yeah, me too.
I just wish I could wear it all the time.
Kind of. I kind of love it. Just because I don't feel like I look cute in it.
I think you do. I think you're feeling more confident in it lately than you have.
It's because I don't have no jeans that I like.
You're like, so this is going to work.
This is it. I went to put on a pair of jeans today and I was like, nope. I'm going to burn them.
Burn them all.
Yeah.
I just feel like such an old grouchy lady when it comes to clothes because I feel like I can't decide. You know, you fill up your cart, you abandon it. Mm-hmm. When you do decide, you're like, do I really like that?
Yeah.
And I have the shortest torso, I feel like, on planet Earth. Mm-hmm. And everything is high rise. I'm like, that's so cute. Can't buy it. High rise.
I love a high rise.
I do love them. I think they look good. But I just know on my body.
Yeah, they don't.
I have a pair of high rise ons today. And I was showing Des, like, I can put them on, but they go to my rib cage. Mm-hmm. So then when I sit down, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's pushing on things that it shouldn't be pushing on.
It's not fun. I need a mid-rise or sometimes they call them low-rise, but they're still mid because they ain't low like they used to be. But
Sophia asked me about low-rise, and she's like, what did you guys do? Like, how did
it was like this long of a zipper.
The zipper was like...
4-inch long. Mm-hmm.
But Soph was like, you know, I see reels and stuff, people joking about it, like their underwear sticking out. What'd you guys do? I said, looked ugly with our underwear sticking out.
We thought it was cool.
And ass cracks.
Yeah, we thought it was so cool.
My mom hated it.
My parents did not like it either. I didn't feel like I had very many low-rise jeans, though.
See, and I had low-rise jeans, but I got a long ass, I feel like. And
so your butt crack would always be hanging out.
God.
I always wore like 501s.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was the Levi girl. Mm-hmm. Like all the time.
Yeah.
Or Jordache. They were button-up ones, too.
I remember Jordache. You got them at Kmart.
Probably.
Jordache. Jordache.
Jordache.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just be annoyed with clothes, and I just want a personal shopper that doesn't cost me money.
Right, someone who enjoys to do it.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you what I need.
Yeah. I want to be their resume builder.
Or I want to have other things off my plate so that I enjoy finding an outfit. Because sometimes I really like putting things together. Mm-hmm. But then when you have other stuff on your plate, you're like, this is way too fucking much.
Way too much. So we have that photo shoot on Thursday for work, our other work. And I went to the mall with Sophia because she was clothes shopping yesterday.
Yeah.
I got one shirt, one pair of pants, and like a athleisure dress.
Mm-hmm.
I text Courtney. I got a hot pink pair of pants. She's like,
well, fuck.
Same. So we're going to be twinning it at the photo shoot.
Mine are a crop and hers go all the way, but they're definitely both hot pink pants.
Yeah. Well, and I'm wondering if mine are too long.
Oh, really?
I'm worried. I'm going to have to wear like high heels. Mm-hmm. Ones that you can't walk like all day in. You know what I mean?
But you'll just be using them for the photo.
Yeah.
And then you slip them off.
I can hem them.
I bet you can.
So I might have to give that a shot tonight.
Oh, you want to hem them tonight. I'd be like, I'm going to wear a high heel for this photo and slip my comfies back on.
I don't know if I have a high enough black heel for him.
You need to try it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my hot flash. I'm sick of it.
Me too. I had really big dreams yesterday shopping, and I did not deliver.
Which is so funny to me because last week I said to Des, oh, you're going shopping with Soph. Are you going to get some stuff for the photo shoot? And she said, no, I don't think I'm going to get anything.
Because I really wasn't. And then I got to thinking about it. And then I was like feeling good about where I was at mentally yesterday. Mm-hmm. And then work said, no, you're not.
No.
Because then I feel like if other things are going on, I get, totally sidetracked. I can't perform.
Yeah.
Can't.
Well, and you're just over it. You have to be, I don't know. Neither one of us are like shoppers. You know how there's people that are like
good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our hand has to be forced.
Mm-hmm.
And if we ain't in the mood, we should not be doing it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna end up looking dumb.
Damn it. I just really need some recommendations on jeans. You do too.
Mm-hmm.
So, if y'all have some jeans, Des likes a high rise.
Yep, because I got a long ass.
And I like a mid rise or a low rise. But we're just trying not to wear the skinny jeans because, everybody says they're out now.
I don't even like the skinny jeans right now. Like the ones that I have.
I have one pair that I like, but they're fucking worn.
Yeah.
You said no. None of them. No. I don't like not a single pair.
No, none of them. Actually. I got my ones that are the wide leg jeans, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I like a high rise. I do. Like, what is she doing? They just look dumb on me. And then they don't touch anywhere on my calf, so I'm not used to it. And the knee seems really big. And I got big knees. We all know I got big, ugly knees. Up. I've talked about it. They're meaty knees. And these pants just be dumb. Anyway, clothes, hot flash, shocking.
What you got on there?
A whole lot of nothing.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm barely bringing anything to
Mine
the table.
Mine are a lot of would you rathers. And you guys were doing this early because of our photo shoot, so we don't have the extra few days.
No, and we didn't spend any time together this weekend. Like an hour.
Yeah.
And we do work together, but we've been working.
So I got there's some bathroom ones, but here's one. Would you rather wear a prom dress to all work events or answer your phone with Aloha hot stuff?
I will be overdressed all day long.
You'd wear
Yep, I'll wear a prom dress to all work events. I don't know why. I just feel like I could
not.
Up to Aloha hot stuff. You won't even get any business. You'd be answering your phone like that. Well, maybe that would be your tagline.
Yeah, you'd be the Aloha hot stuff guy. That's the one I'd pick.
You would. You would. Fedora. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll be having my fedora on saying Aloha hot stuff. Maybe I'll wear a Hawaiian shirt. Or a hulu.
A grass skirt.
Yeah.
And a coconut bra.
Maybe like, dang, that girl must do a lot of business in Hawaii.
Aloha hot stuff. Like, what kind of prom dress, though?
I guess.
Could it be a simple one?
I mean, I guess it could be. It says just didn't give an idea, so you got to make the rules.
Yeah, so I would dress up.
Every time.
Every time. Easy. Because then I would just, you'd be so used to dressing up, then you ain't even putting any effort in. Might have my working hair on and a prom dress.
They'd just be like, that lady.
Here she comes.
She really going all out for this meeting.
Yeah, I lost a bet, y'all.
You can't say that.
Why? You said there was no rules.
No, you
I
can't
could make
say
the
the I
rules.
lost. Just so I could say aloha, all that stuff. Have to say that. It was
I
a bet.
lost a bet.
You can't. That's not included.
It's included.
Another one, and I'm making the rules on this one.
Okay, let's do it.
Loudly, you have to loudly announce your bathroom business before entering, or narrate it in real time with a microphone. I'm announcing. I'm going to take a shit.
I would be
Because that's
announcing.
way better than.
Narrating?
And that was a lot of wind.
Yeah, it's real windy in here. That would be so terrible. Narrating.
Now
it?
I'm taking out
Corey
off
would divorce
toilet
me.
paper. Now I'm reaching back to.
Corey would divorce me.
Why? I feel like that's such an easy one, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
rather-
Easy.
I gotta go
Announce
pee.
it. Yep. I'm announcing it. No, I'm not giving a narration. of it.
No. Bubble guts gotta go. Oh goodness. I need you to give me something.
You need some. But you got would you rather's, so
Those are the only two would you rather's. The next one is another bathroom one. Why we always with the bathroom
always
stuff?
talking
We
about-
think it's funny.
we do. We're supposed to be ladies.
You know. Well, hey.
So Gary was sitting up front talking to Mom,
Yeah.
and I was listening, and he said that he was talking about shoes, and he's like, well, not these ones, my secondary shoes.
Oh.
And so I got to listening some more. I think he was talking about, because they're going on a cruise, I think he was talking about bringing
Dress shoes?
his whiter New Balances. Because Gary's got multiple white New Balances.
Yeah.
But some of them are like
Dirtier than others.
Yeah, so he has a pair that are his like dress up New Balances.
And he calls them his secondary
pair. I heard that and I was like, to be that easy with clothes.
I'm just gonna bring my secondary pair.
Yeah.
It's a little cleaner. I'll still be comfy.
Yeah, I don't even have. That's like, could you imagine just being like my secondary pair of jeans? How easy would that be?
I just love that he calls it that.
Secondary.
Because I would say I'm gonna bring my clean pair.
Yeah, I know. His secondary pair. And I mean, that's what I gather from eavesdropping on their conversation.
Yeah, you could be wrong.
Could totally be wrong.
It could be them dress shoes.
It could be. I'm trying to think. No, I don't. He does still have. So Gary is he always takes care of things and he keeps things forever.
Yes.
Okay. He's got this t-shirt that he still wears. He's got a few things. I'm going to name a few things. So he's got a t-shirt he still wears. It's like the Jack Rabbit Desert Race.
Okay.
It's from 1982.
Hey, it's as old as us.
It is so thin. I think you could probably see his nipple through it.
Dang.
Yep. And then he's got a pair of dress shoes, like real dress shoes, that he wore when he graduated high school.
I love boys hang on to shit.
They do.
Because Corey hangs on to some stuff. Did
He's
he
got
just
some navy
shirts,
blue,
right?
Yep, and he got a navy blue vest.
From high school?
I think it's like a Columbia vest.
That's like 26 years old, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Gary had an ice chest when my parents first started dating, and I think he got it when he was a frickin' Boy Scout. I'm like, so you know how it was like that green colored,
Yeah.
that seafoam green or whatever it was, olive green, I don't know, green. And you know how the outside plastic could split?
Yeah.
Well, it had split and you could see the insulation of it.
I feel like I remember it. I feel like I saw
He
it.
had bungee cords around it. Still good.
I feel like I've seen it.
Still good. Still keep shit cold. I think he just got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like within the last 8 years. So you probably have seen it.
I think I have seen it because I think we made fun.
Mm-hmm. He had a sleeping bag when my parents first got together that he had.
Parents
since he was a kid.
and dudes just be holding on to shit.
Yeah. Anyway.
Those fucking trophies.
Oh, yeah.
The trophy, they can hold on to that.
You still have those in your house?
Not in
your house, but like on your property.
Mm-hmm. In a shop. You got a soccer, what's it called? A participation trophy. Lots of them.
There's not a whole lot of first places in there, but
so Josh cut his hair, if you guys have seen, and his beard.
I only saw the picture that you sent me. I don't know if I want to see him talk.
It's weird.
Because then it like brings it to life.
Yeah, so his hair, he cut a bunch off the back, but then his beard was really long, so he's got a long mustache now, a longer mustache, and is just like stubble on his face.
Like a 5 o'clock shadow.
Every time I see him, I'm like, ah!
There's a stranger in the house.
I told him, that guy, we all be jokesters.
Oh, yeah.
And so every time I see him, I'm like, you look like this. You look like that. So I said, like, Burt Reynolds. Mm-hmm. But I meant the other guy. God, his mom said his name the other day, and I can't remember. But, like, laying on a couch. Isn't that Burt Reynolds?
I thought that was Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds is the dude in, what's that car movie? Dukes of Hazzard.
That's him, right? Yeah.
Oh, there's a handsomer guy. And he was in Friends. What was his name? The old guy in Friends. One sec.
And Josh thinks he looks like the guy in My Name is Earl.
I don't know that one.
Looking it up. Old man with a mustache.
Yeah. Monica's older boyfriend in Friends. Richard Burke?
No.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah, Tom Selleck.
Richard Burke was his name, played by Tom Selleck.
She said Tom Selleck, but I am thinking Burt Reynolds.
They look similar.
So then the other day I was like, you kind of look like a firefighter. Like, I don't know why he just reminded me.
He's like, I'm never going to live this down.
He comes up to me yesterday. I'm not doing anything, just sitting there. Mm-hmm. He's like, they call me the fireman. I'm like, stop. Get out of here. Go on, get.
But Josh is like a shapeshifter.
Yeah, it's annoying.
He looks like a different person all the time. Any minor tweak that he has made, I'm like, that doesn't even look like Josh.
It's funny to me, too, like people that see him sometimes and then don't see him for a long time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll be walking through or he'll say hi to somebody and you can tell they are like, who the fuck is that?
They're like, Courtney got a boyfriend.
Who is that? And Josh is like, they don't recognize me.
It's true though, like when memories pop up and stuff and I'll look back at memories and it's like a picture of the 4 of us or the 3 of us prior to Corey and I'm like, that doesn't even look like Josh.
It's weird to see his chin.
You showed me a picture of him when he was like a kid and I'm like, that ain't fucking Josh.
Yeah.
He just always looks like a different person.
Yes.
It's weird.
It's funny because like I saw somebody the other day, they posted their baby picture. Mm-hmm. And you're like, I mean, that looks exactly like them still. Like you can still see their face as a baby now. And Josh ain't that same way.
No. My sister said that I'm that way. She's like, you're like one of the only people I know that like you can look at a picture of you from when you were a toddler or a baby like, and know that is you.
That's funny.
She's like, through your whole life you just look like that. Like, well, that's kind of boring.
Distinct features.
Yeah, I guess. It's that long lip. Mm-hmm. And then bug eyes.
Okay, I got my other. Are you ready?
Your would you rather? Let's hear
No, it's not a would you rather.
Okay.
It's just a question.
Okay.
Do you wipe sitting up or standing? Or sitting down or standing?
This is so invasive. This is private. I sit down.
Same.
Who stands up?
Same. Who stands up?
Have you seen that one reel though where
What?
they're in the bathroom, in like a public bathroom, and you know how like you could see someone's shadow on the floor? Like if you look in the stall next to you, this person was like standing up aggressively wiping their butt.
35% of people stand up to wipe their butt.
See, and I don't want to know who does.
It's so weird to me. Like, how does it work? And you can't have
They gotta bend over.
You can't have a big ass if you're standing up. You don't have an ass if you're standing up. Because if I stood up and I'm wiping, no. It's a mess. It'd be a mess. It'd be a mess. I have a big butt. It would be a mess.
I can't
Not happening.
You.
Should we take that out?
Yeah, well, no, if you're comfortable with that, I think it's hilarious. I mean,
just think about
real,
it.
raw,
If you got
unfiltered Cort and chrome.
if you got some cheeks, big ones,
Yeah.
and you stood up, no, you better sit down. Somebody said, I feel the same way y'all feel about me standing up, about you sitting down. You're putting your hand in a toilet. I'm like, I'm not touching the water.
No. I sit down.
Me too.
And my hand does not go anywhere near the water.
No.
Standing
One
up is weird.
guy said,
I'm going to have to ask my kids what
me
they
too.
do.
One guy said, I'm 31 and my balls almost touch the water.
Oh,
I gotta stand up.
See, if I was a dude and had that issue, I would never sit down.
I would want a reduction.
Well, there was one dude
Or I'd be like, you gotta hold
You
him.
sit him in your lap. I feel like you could probably sit him in your lap
probably
if they hang
could.
down like
I
that.
totally agree.
And then you would have to definitely be a stander.
I think so too. It did say that more men were standers than women. And it's probably the ball sack, I bet.
How would it get in the way? Like,
I don't know.
I don't want to know. This is gross.
Sorry. I just was dying laughing reading the comments on this on Reddit.
I'm like overthinking it now. Wonder how that works.
Somebody was like, I've touched the water before and I will never sit down again. I'm like, you're doing too much if you're touching the water.
Slow down.
And Josh is a bidet user. He'll tell you all day long.
Yeah.
He's like, what does he say? If you got shit on your arm, you ain't just using a dry cloth to wash it off. You're wiping it off with water.
Yuck. The little thing that comes
She
out.
keeps saying yuck, but she will talk about this all day long with me in private.
I'm saying yuck because I'm like thinking about all these things. Not yuck about the conversation, but like yuck about people's different bathroom habits. Mm-hmm. Because I saw a reel where a guy was talking about being in a deep squat position. And how he eats that way, he organizes cabinets that way because it's healthy. And like to be able to get into a deep squat like that, and you never want to lose that mobility.
Yeah,
which I totally get.
Yeah.
Dude ends the video with hopping up on the toilet and said, "I even used the restroom this way."
He squats over it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now I'm thinking about the people that stand. There's people that squat on the toilet. So then if you squat on the toilet, it alleviates your balls touching the water. Like that's why I'm thinking about all these things.
I need to know these thought processes.
Yeah, but the bidet, I've expressed this. Like, I wouldn't want to use it if I would want my own personal one. Me too. Because that little thing that comes out.
Yeah, if it had any poop particles on it, you'd be.
And they're like, oh, it sanitizes it when it goes back in. I'm like, does it really? I don't.
Not all of them go back in.
Nobody else's potty on mine. Anyway, so.
Okay.
I mean, we really just sharing, doing the most out here.
We are doing the Lord's work over here. It gets real weird when we have to come up with shit to talk about a couple days early.
I know. I'm tired. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to perform.
I know.
But I think your poo questions have been good.
That's all I got.
All you got? Sophia is driving to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And she is leaving at 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, psycho.
I know.
I could never.
The child has always been an insomniac. And not really an insomniac, night owl, whatever the hell you want to call her. She doesn't require a whole lot of sleep to function. I do. Her dad doesn't require a lot of sleep to function. And so she's like, I'm going to leave at midnight. And I'm like, drive all the way there? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what if you get tired? She's like, I won't. When we get there, we're going to go out to breakfast. She got her entire ass day planned because she can't check into her hotel room until the afternoon. And I'm sitting here trying to tell her, like, no, did you think about this? She said, Mom, you act like I'm stupid. I've thought about all of this. And I'm like, well, make sure your friend, because she's taking a friend, stays awake and keeps you awake. She's like, I'm not going to be tired. I'm so excited. I'm like, I can't even imagine.
No. I couldn't. And you're going to worry all fucking night.
Oh, yeah.
You're not
so I'm going to be up all night, too.
Yeah, you ain't going to sleep.
Yeah. So.
If you do, it'll be for 2 hours and waking up like, fuck, I got to check.
Well, she goes, well, I mean, I want to go do something for my birthday. I'm like,
I know.
Was that a dig at me?
Didn't say you couldn't.
Yeah. And I know she's an adult, but that...
I know. And
there's things I want to tell her no about.
I love, too, that and I don't think it's that you want to tell her no. I think that's I
want to tell her no, you may not leave at 12 a.m.
You want her to think about everything. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they are assholes as soon as we start mothering them at this age. And it's like, yes, I'm still your friend, but I'm your friend, but I'm still your mother. Yep. And I've lived a little longer. Mm-hmm. And I've made some stupid choices.
Quite a few. Quite a few.
And I don't want you to do the same. I don't want you hurt. I don't want you regretting the choice that you're making. I don't want you to get there and have a bad time because you're sleepy.
Well, and she's just doing all the road trips. She's not afraid. Like, she reminds me of my mom with that, too, because my mom was a road tripper. Yeah. Like, if she could get there within 16 hours, we were driving.
Well, you guys went on one where you...
Oh, my God. We were in California.
Yeah, you drove at night.
We went to my cousin's wedding. And we had hung out all day, and then it came like 8 o'clock at night.
And she wanted to go.
And Dee said, well, we're leaving in an hour. I was like, excuse me? We are? She goes, yeah, I'm ready to get home. I'm like, you're not just getting home. You're not just going around the fucking corner. Like, we have a 15-hour drive ahead of us. What do you mean? And then on that road trip, her and Gary... were in the front and me and Soph were in the back. Well, they were tired and Gary was driving and I was like wide awake, right? Yeah. And then Mom's like, you can drive. We're going to nap. I'm like, perfect. So I get in the driver's seat and they tell me you're going to hit a sign because it's in Nevada where all the aliens are, okay? And there's a sign and don't go towards Caliente. Well, it's middle of the night. Guess what I did? I went towards Caliente. And my mom wakes up. And I mean, I'm in my 30s behaving this way. And she wakes up. She goes, where are you? I said, we're going through Caliente. What? I added like 2 hours onto the trip. Like,
just go back to bed.
We're all alive.
I was thinking of the one you went, just you, your mom, and Sophia.
That was to California, too.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And you drove back at night, and you were trying to pass someone, and you almost killed you.
I'm not a good road tripper.
And I let her drive all the time, ladies and gentlemen.
It was because, like, the road had a bunch of, like, bumps in it. It's between Vegas and L.A. And it's a highway, and it's like this a lot. And so you don't see a lot of the light, coming from the other direction.
So I'm gonna pass.
My mom's like, okay, go ahead. It was a semi. So it's like the longest pass ever.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we see lights coming at us. And my mom sits up so far and she's like leaning into the seat really hard. And she's like, oh. And I was committed then. I didn't slam on my brakes and get back over.
You said, I am making this pass. Shit your pants off.
Almost. When we got back into the other lane, she goes, oh, God damn. I said, I know. I committed though, Mom. I can't pass anymore.
We're just staying behind from now on.
We can get there 2 hours late.
We won't go through Caliente. It'll just we're just taking our time to get her.
But yeah, when she decides she's ready to go home, she's wrapping everybody up.
Your mom is that way. That's funny.
She absolutely is. Yep.
Like grandmother, like grandchild.
Yeah.
She's bound and determined she's leaving that time on Friday.
Did you ever, I know, and I really do want to tell her no. Did you ever take a road trip with friends, when you were young? Like,
with friends?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I had a kid.
Yeah, I know. I asked that question, then I'm like, that's the dumbest question you've ever asked. It's like being in an interview.
Any road trip I ever did is with you. Yeah.
And I got her there safe.
With you or my family.
I did one with a high school friend, after we graduated, and she finished her first semester of college. And we went to Seaside, Oregon.
Fun.
And that was back when, listen to that.
Back when?
Back in the day where there was no hotels.com or anything like that. Like, you had to find a
local,
and you had to call the hotel. Mm-hmm. And that's what we did. And I had MapQuest printed out and everything. My mom couldn't argue with me. She couldn't even watch me. Like,
that would be the worst. I can't imagine the anxiety to go back to that way. Yeah. Now that we can see where our children's are.
Well, it's like people coming on the Oregon Trail.
I wouldn't sleep. Like you.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I was going somewhere.
In my whole track.
I was going
like
somewhere.
Like the Oregon Trail. Well, that's going way back.
Listen, hear me out.
We ain't that old.
Could you imagine being back then? You didn't have a map, right? You just had like sense of direction, maybe. I don't know what they had back then. They were magicians.
Word of mouth, sense of direction, like just follow the landmarks.
Yeah, and just follow the other tracks in the dirt with your wagon. Mm-hmm. They were like, I'm going states away. It's going to take me 2 years to get there. Mm-hmm. And they didn't have no MapQuest. Like I did.
She said, it's like back in the day, like at Oregon Trail.
When you got dysentery.
You had MapQuest. It wasn't that far back.
You just go ahead and call me Christopher Columbus.
I cannot imagine, though. My brain just went squirreled.
Mine's been doing that the whole episode.
I cannot imagine, though, having to go back to not seeing them. Like, could you imagine on Friday, not having a phone?
I'd slash your tires.
And not having a phone and you not having her location. So you wouldn't be able to see her. She'd have to stop gas stations or places along the way to call. Yeah. And then you wouldn't know she got there until she called you from there.
Yeah.
That would be awful.
It would be awful. Our poor parents.
You'd be up all night. Like,
I would.
You wouldn't get not a blank of sleep until she...
And, like, you just have to totally trust that the child that you raised, you did a damn good job.
I sent my kids something the other day. It said, so you mean to tell me you expect me to nurture and create this baby for 9 months, hold it near, feed it, clothe it, nurture it for 18 years of its life, and then just let it go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to do. Just let it go after you told me to be that close to it.
Yeah, not happening.
I'm going to see. I'm not the
know
only
where
one.
you're at. My mom follows me. She's got my location. She'll call me sometimes.
She
Where
got
you
my
going?
location.
I know. Where are you going? I'm like, the grocery store. You need something? No, I just saw you left your house.
Like
she remember she said today, I'm not nosy. Yeah, you are. You might not go through someone's purse, but you nosy girl.
Phones have made us all really nosy.
I check on you on the weekends. I'm like, wonder if they went golfing. Like, if we're not with you guys, I'll be like, wonder where the crones are.
Sometimes I'll check to be like, is she home yet? Like, because I don't want to bug you or something.
When I got my 9-hour meeting.
That, or like if you're out with family, I'm like, I don't want to annoy. Like, I know sometimes we text each other when we're with our families, but sometimes we're like family time. So I'm like, I'll wait till she's on her way home, or I'll wait till I'm like, where's she at?
Yeah.
Can I text yet?
When you guys go visit Josh's aunt and uncle in Boise, I always be like, is she on the road yet? I gotta tell her something.
Yeah, see? Just like that.
Yep. It's not because I give a shit that you're not hanging out with me. I just want to know where you at. What you doing?
Exactly. Can I text you freely?
Yeah.
Without annoying somebody else?
Probably not.
Probably not. You're right.
He bugging me. Just kidding. June 5th.
Oh, good talk about that. Okay, go ahead.
June 5th. Don't forget to mark your calendars. Besties Rewind.
Gonna be fun, ladies.
We gotta go through our pictures. We gotta go to your mom's house.
Uh-huh.
And look at them pictures.
I was there on Sunday and didn't think about it. I need to get some.
You got a key to that place?
Well, I got my fingerprint into that place.
Let's go.
She got a fingerprint lock.
Yeah, just make sure you give your dad a heads up.
Well, they'll
Need
see me.
Oh, yeah, the Ring doorbell. Yeah.
They got the video cameras all over the place. I'm surprised they don't ask me for my location yet. No. All right.
They're like, we don't give a shit.
That's all.
Hope you liked it. Like, comment, share, leave a review.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Fuck you too.
Y'all been really good at the don't, so keep it up. Just joking, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
that's it. See you later.